Oh, there it is. God, I keep just losing. Hi, River. Oh, and my camera's. Oh, well, fuck you anyway. Camera's not working. Okay, so apparently we gotta fix the thing. Where's the... Are you broken? Why are you broken? You're not... You can't be broken. What's going on? Hi. Hang on a second. We're having technical difficulties. Please stand by. I will soon figure out how to make the thing go. Where's properties? Refresh devices. Come on. Reconnect or something. Okay, come on. Please wake up. What if I just pull this out and then stick it back in again? Wait. Ah, there we go. Woo! Could have been a disaster narrowly averted, which is the important thing. Hey, River, how's it going? Oh, I should probably do the usual, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary folks of all ages. It is 9 o'clock on a Sunday night, and here, welcome to Vancouver, BC. Clearly, it's a Sunday night, and I must be back on my bullshit. Well, I mean, who am I kidding? It's not really back on my bullshit. It's mostly back on my my doing corner to corner crochet, because that is apparently my obsession lately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I've been doing corner to corner crochet in so many different configurations that I really think that I have an issue at this point. I'm starting to run out of different. No, I'm lying. I will never run out of different ways to do crochet. I already have another idea for the next thing that I've got in mind. So many ideas. So many ideas. Stuff that I'm gonna show you guys some things. But there's a big project which I'm going to do off stream that I don't want to tell anyone about, because it's going to be super fucking special. It is going to be like the pièce de résistance or whatever. It's going to be probably something that I haven't even started yet. I've drawn up a design for it. You made a mini hedgehog. That's amazing. I respect people who could do amigurumi, because I just really can't. I don't like doing amigurumi. Don't know why. I'm big into my 3-dimensional crochet otherwise. I forgot to take pics. You need take pictures, especially if you freehanded that stuff. Get the patterns up on the Etsy's and sell it for the monies. But anyway, look. I have this I have this idea. It's cool. Just thinking about this designer, right, is literally making me do the mad scientist thing of just like that kind of thing. Yeah. Repattern your printer piston years ago. But just put some spin on it, give it spots or something like that. Call it good. It's grand. Or I don't know. I don't know how generic it is. You never know. Can you can you do spotty hedgehogs? I don't. Okay, no, I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna think too much about it. No, just I have this pattern that I've got in mind, and it's like, if I can pull it off, and I'm not even sure that I can, which is the level of batshit bonkers it is. It's like, I just all of you guys are just gonna lose your minds. I put the Skyroom. Oh god, dude, I put the Skyroom shawl up on Reddit. Okay, oh, I put the Skyrim shawl up on Reddit, and it was very well received. There's so many people asking me for the pattern. It was crazy. Oh, I see. Yeah, you can sell patterns. Yeah. That kind of a pattern. Yeah, I was totally not expecting people to go as gaga as they did over the Skyrim shawl. It's just for something that I literally freehanded myself. Hey, Dead Chrome, how's it going? Have you been on this week at all, man? I don't think I've seen you for the last couple of days. Like, I haven't. What, am I just like? Have I just not been online when you're like, or not been watching Twitch when you're on? I'm usually watching in the morning, but I don't know when you stream. Have you been on it? Did I just miss you? I don't know. I just, if you're on and doing Hitman or whatever, I will show up and watch it, because that, like, I want to see you do the full professional thing or whatever, and I definitely want to see you do the later Hitman games, because they are. Oh, you've been really depressed. Oh, oh man, it's a shame. Yeah, I know that feel. You do what you got to do. You don't have to get on and entertain people. You know, don't put pressure on yourself. All right. You do stream because you want to. To be honest, I was just like, I spent this whole day. It's just like, oh God, I'm tired, but it's okay. I get to stream. It's great. Like it's not really work. It's more just kind of hanging out and talking bullshit. So it's fine. No, I'll be keeping an eye out for you. Right. It's just the last couple of days, I swear, have just been hectic because we've been doing a big cleanup around the place here, and I've been taking all the things out to the thrift store and also buying all the things from the thrift store. So it's been a bit of all over, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what, I'm driving all over fucking Vancouver at this point. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Rob Bar Scout, hello. If you lurk, I appreciate your lurk. Thank you so much. I should have a lurk command. I don't have one yet. I think, do I have a lurk command? I actually don't know. Okay, anyway, I appreciate you. Hi. How's it going? I'm doing even more bullshit corner to corner crochet. No idea if anyone with me finds it interesting. Using this ribbon yarn. I should probably actually talk about the thing I'm doing, you know, like just while I'm here pretending to be a professional streamer, I still can't believe that's the thing. But while I'm pretending to be one, I should probably let you guys know what I'm actually doing. Okay. So let's lay this thing out. If you can see the size of it. God, I need a bigger field of view. This is quite a bit bigger. You can see. Now, I was in the Discord, and there was a big discussion last week, okay, about the mushroom bag, which is literally this little market bag that was made of all these little granny squares with little mushroom patterns, okay, cute as hell, all right. But I was like, there's no fucking way I'm sitting down and doing like 13 squares with this bullshit mushroom. I'm just no, that's not my deal. Not gonna do it. But I was like, the way that they put the bag together, I thought was super interesting, okay, and it's literally like you do it in squares, and then one square kind of becomes the base and it comes kind of up like this. I'm not really doing it very well, but like this kind of. Oh yeah, you did make a lurk. There you go. We have a lurk command. Once 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 again, River coming through for me. Yeah, you know, I'm still not sure how exactly it's supposed to come together, but it does somehow, which is the important thing. And once you see it there and then there, I want to say, like that. I'm fucking this up already, but like something like that, yeah. Here you go, yeah. So something like that. So basically, when you see this whole thing together, it turns into a bag, okay? You just have to have a number of shapes that like, and you'd normally do this with squares, but I was just like, fuck it, I'm doing it corner to corner and I'll just do the whole thing in one piece. Because that's how I roll. I thought it'd be a faster way than doing the granny square stuff, because I did the big granny square cardigan and then really got kind of burned out on it. Like, I don't know if it's just me, okay? I don't know. I was doing the granny square thing. It was good. I'm playing Back for Blood right now. It's the sequel for Left 4 Dead. Really? They did a sequel for Left 4 Dead. Oh my god, that was news to me. And now I'm kind of blanking because I thought I actually played Left 4 Dead back in the day, but I cannot remember for the life of me ever doing it. I think maybe I just watched. No. That was one of the ones where I was watching my buddies play it, because that's the kind of thing that you do when you're, you know, in college or whatever. God, I'm old. Yeah. Did you see how I did the mushy bag? Yeah, I saw the 5. It's lovely. It's just, they're so cute, you know, but it's just the whole bag itself is like lots and lots of effort. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm into that. Sorry, guys. Did I do this right? I did not do this right, did I? Did I? Like that. Yeah, I did this wrong. That's where we're at today. Clearly, it's going to be that kind of. Oh, anyway, so hey, San, how's it going? Because Valve refuses count 3. Oh, just the saga will continue until the day we die, guys. Just give up. Half-Life 3 ain't never going to come out. It is a myth, a fable, and if we're lucky, we'll get it before they release Duke Nukem Forever 3D or something, whatever the sequel is to that thing. Like, I still think it's just never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Let's just stop getting our hopes up in this case. Okay. All right, we're going to do this properly. All right. This is the technique that a friend of mine taught me last week. It's like, here's how you actually tie stuff together, and it actually works, and you don't have to worry about like stuff unraveling, right? But now I have a super cute mushy bag, and I'm actually going to keep it for myself. You should. It's cute. Do something with it. Anyway, we are going to tie this here using some basic knots because lo and behold, we are indeed basic people, or at least I am. I don't know about you guys. Anyway, I'm going to take this other one and tie it here somehow without dropping the yarn, or here we go. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I tie. That was kind of how it was in Left 4 Dead as well, you know. Except like my friends just got really good at it after a while, and it just like it wasn't a challenge or anything anymore, which was ridiculous. And then I watched some speed runs on it. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, right. Oh. So if anyone's wondering, yeah, there we go. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Tight knot. Takes a massive amount of tension, ain't going nowhere. You can cut those really small. But anyway, we're going to get back to that. Yeah. So the other thing that I did this week was I had a ridiculously bad head cold. That's the reason I wasn't around. Now I remember that whole like 3 days was just like a complete blur because all I was doing was chowing down cold meds and feeling sorry for myself. Yeah, now I remember. That's how that went down. Yeah. You should. How big is a mushy bag and can you fit tarot cards in it? Because I've heard that apparently cute bags for tarot cards is a thing. And now I'm wondering whether I should make some just to put up on Etsy or something because it sounds like something right up my alley. Anyway, yeah. So head colds, massive pain in the ass, and it just made me feel like death warmed up for like whatever. And I had to test myself like 3 times. I was definitely not COVID positive, so it's okay. It was just your average head cold, which was kind of kicking the ass of everybody around me. It was still not COVID, by the way. My neighbors got COVID, which I felt very sorry about. And they got through it very well. The kids were all fine. They were oh god, they were fine. Yeah, there we go. Yank some of this stuff out. Okay, so just so you know, if anyone cares, this is Patton's Fresco. It is 100% acrylic, not cotton. I thought it was cotton, but it kind of behaves a bit like cotton, and it's very kind of soft and ribbony, and it comes out kind of, and it's quite tough, if that makes sense. Lovely. Oh, stretch. Yeah, okay. Probably around 2, I think. No, you guys decide them to fit. Like, it would be super cute. I was thinking about doing some patterns for something like that. Yeah, okay. Oh, in case anyone cares, today's bubbly flavor is blackcurrant. It's good. For reference, this is not the first bubbly I've had today. This is about the 6th. No, wait, no. No, actually, yeah, it's about 6, okay. Yeah. Nectar of the gods. Oh, excuse me. I haven't gotten around to doing any more designs of t-shirts, which is really bumming me out a bit. But like in fairness, I have been 6, so bubbly. I'm still, dude. I'm losing hope. What can I say? I'm absolutely losing hope. They don't understand. They don't realize the promotional opportunity that they've got here. And I don't know. You can't. What's that phrase again? Oh yeah, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Like, it's up to them to come, to come and recognize the promotional opportunities in front of them. Apart from Michael Bublé or whoever the hell he is, I have still no idea. Until then, me and Frank, we're just going to hang out here and partake and generally lament the fact that big corporations just don't pay attention to, small nobody streamers on Twitch. When they could be using us to reach amazing new audiences of crafters who are, I don't know, apparently into bubbly. Yeah, just don't look, Declan, don't mind me. I bullshit quite a lot. And not everything I say makes sense. But you should get bubbly now, I'm just saying. Don't get the peach one, okay? The peach one sucks. Like, and to be honest, I have no idea why, because almost all their flavors are just like really, really good. Hey farmer, no, I'm afraid Wild Nomad is actually busy tonight. Maybe next week. Her partner is going to Spain for a bit, and she wants to spend some time with him before before he wanders off, basically. He's not going to be back for a while. So like, like I did ask her like, if you want to join in, sure, go ahead. Like, but I was kind of expecting that you'd be busy with, what with her partner leaving or whatever. And she was like, yeah, I want to spend some time with them before they go. You know, quality time. So maybe next week I say she may be free. We'll see. I still need to try and figure out a slot to stream during the week, because obviously she works during the week. I don't want to be, you know, I want to do some more streams with her because we hang out together quite a lot and we have such a fun time, you know. Oh, excuse me. Oh, God damn. Bubbly. Yeah. Yeah, she's cool. Oh God, we were talking about spinning. Guys, I'm going to have to learn how to spin. All right? Just, it's a terrifying prospect, but I'm going to have to learn how to spin. I can't keep avoiding it. It's bullshit. I'm going to have to learn how to spin. And Nomad is just like, oh my God, I'm going to teach her. It's going to be awesome. But I'm like, oh Christ. I was like, the one thing I was trying to avoid was learning how to spin, because God knows I don't need another complete like time suck on me. Okay. And I already have too many hobbies. And oh my God, I gotta tell you guys something. There's something that I discovered the other day. Okay. Something amazing. And that is, you can buy a laser cutting machine for about $500. Seriously. Laser cutting machine. $500. I was thinking thousands of dollars. Like, no, you can ship that shit from Amazon. Oh my God. I found this out because I just Googled it randomly. I've been trying to, oh, sorry, farmer. I'm getting excited about this. It's my microphone continues to be a source of insanity. Okay. A laser cutting machine. Okay. You can get laser cutting machines shipped from Amazon, and it's be about 400. It's about $400 to $500. Like, you can get it for like under $1,000, under $1,000. You can get your hands on a laser cutting machine. The things that I could do if I could get my hands on a laser cutter and enough wood. Oh boy, I would have such fun with that. Because oh God, guys, I have such cool ideas. Like, ever since I did the Skyrim show, right, I have been losing my mind over looking at like the possibilities of what I can do with something like a laser cutter. Okay, because I want to do some traditional Celtic brooches. Who was it? Oh my God, yeah. Okay, no, I don't need another hobby, but hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, I'm going somewhere with this madness. There is method to it. I just not a whole lot, but there is method. Look, Frank's here to keep me on, to keep me on track. Okay, to kind of keep the focus here. Okay, he's also the complaints department. You can tell him if you're unhappy with the quality of the stream. We do, and we will reply to your inquiry as soon as possible. Anyway, I want to do some cool stuff, okay, with like laser cutting wood or whatever like that, because I want to do some traditional Irish like brooches for the shawls that I've been making, okay, and they're basically like a Celtic design brooch is essentially just like a wooden ring with a stick that goes through it, and it's just I. I have so many cool ideas for doing stuff like that because I would have grown up with this stuff when I was a kid, the Celtic designs for like things like fabrics and like things on like Irish dancing dresses and a few other things. Like, I mean, he does his best. He does his best. Let's be fair. Doesn't have opposable thumbs. Topher, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I saw you were knitting and I thought, oh good, Topher's on. I'll raid him later. Hold on. I'm going to do the thing. Wait. I'm going to finish that stitch because we got to finish the stitch. Important. We're going to do the thing. Hold on. How do I... Wait. Wait. Topher, is that... Does this work? Yeah! Got it. Yay! I still don't have any alerts or anything when someone actually raids. I'm so fucking bare bones here. I gotta actually put some effort into this at some point. I gotta go talk to Quaid or whatever like that and just say, please set up the things. Please help me do the shinies and set up the alerts and everything about how to make the thingies go. I don't know. Cindy Clemens, thank you very much for following. I do appreciate it. I do a lot of crochet. I talk a lot of bullshit. I will try to control the amount that I swear at this rate. I'm sorry. I'm talking about buying a laser cutting machine because apparently everything has gone insane. I don't know. Because my this is my channel mascot. His name is Frank. Apparently he's now in control of the proceedings, and I've lost the plot. Anyway, I want to buy a laser cutting machine specifically so I can do strange things to wood. I have many design ideas. Mostly though, we do strange things with crochet, so I limit my insanity to the things that I do with the yarn. And in fairness, I mean, but it works out about 50% of the time, which is not a bad average. Yeah, two laser cutters. I have so many cool ideas. So many. I want to do like stuff that I want to do the Celtic brooches because I will love the idea of making like the like cool Celtic brooch designs that I can use with the shawls that I make. Like, oh, I want to like, and that's like a cool, like the other thing as well, obviously, right, is that, you know, I'm trying to become a small business in some way. So having like other methods of actually making money is hopefully gonna work out in my favor. Apart from the whole being able to do almost anything with a crochet hook, which in fairness I still am not entirely sure about. On the plus side, the vintage thing has been working out for me lately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoop! Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So that's 10, which means I'm backing up here. Yeah. Oh, River, look, I do have a Ko-fi, but I don't know how to. I haven't set up the thing. Oh my God, I'm such a half mess. Yes, I do have a Ko-fi. I just don't know how to make it. Hang on, wait. I did because I heard you guys talking about it. I'm like, just I can do the thing, can't I? Wait, is it Ko-fi? Is that it? Because it's not Ko-fi. That's not a site or something. Yeah, I just look. I'm terrible at this stuff. I've kind of accepted that I'm really just really crappy. How do I? Oh wait, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I found the thing. I found the thing. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Paste. Yes. There we go. Ah, we can do this, guys. I can totally do this. I'm actually like, no, okay, I'm not really competent, but I try my best. I'm trying my best. I promise you. I, I'm just, I'm good. I'm good with yarn and crochet. And in fairness, I did used to be a senior programmer, but I'm afraid that literally everything that isn't related to yarn at this point has gone entirely by the wayside, and the brain no longer functions. And I've just at some point I think I'm going to have to just embrace that and just say, yeah, you know what, I'm a Luddite now. It's probably for the best. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. I like, you know, I'm just going to go with it, you know, because at least if I embrace being a Luddite, then maybe I'll have fewer panic attacks and dissociative episodes. And you know, that I think is always a good thing, you know. I think just, you know, doing the bare minimum of tech, or at least getting someone else to deal with it for me, which is probably going to be my husband who's getting here, and that's going to be good enough. That'll be good enough. Because, in fairness, if I can't make a living from doing crochet, then why the hell am I good at it anyway? I could do insane stuff with yarn and a crochet hook. And I'm going to actually show you one of the crazy things I did a second, like one of my other experiments I actually brought along. As soon as I finish this sucker, I'm going to show you guys. because I have ideas. I have ideas and designs and machinations even. And I suspect that if it's allowed to go on too long, it may even metamorphose into shenanigans. And at that point, it's all going to be over by the shouting. But the important thing is that we're moving forward, you know. We're moving forward, trying out new things, even if we make an absolute ass of ourselves. And I really got to get this thing finished, so got to get a hustle on. Come on, Kofi. Oh, there you go. Yes. Machinations. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, oh, I have ideas. So I have this one major design that I have in mind. All right, I keep talking about doing a masterwork or something that really kind of shows off that look, I have like, hey, check this out. I really am hot shit. Did it work? Is it Command Add or something like that? I have no idea. Why am I selling it this? I barely know how to do it from the actual web interface. How would I know how to do it in the chat commands? Yeah, anyway, look, Topher, I had this cool idea for this design, okay? And I don't want to tell you guys about it because it is so awesome. And I'm son of a bitch. Yeah, so I just I need to get the yarn for it first. And I have no idea how much yarn I'm going to need. And I suspect it's going to be a fucking astronomical amount. Oh, but if I do it, I kind of want to do it in secret and just because if I fail at it, oh man, that's gonna be embarrassing and also a waste of shit. And I don't want to disappoint people because if I pull it off, and this is something that may be technically impossible for me to execute, in fairness, because I was looking at the actual design of what I wanted to do and going like, yeah, I don't even know where to start with this. I'm not even sure if it's possible. But if it's possible with a crochet hook, I want to fucking do it. But I gotta be secretive about it. Think about it some more for what? Yeah, just I have ideas, but I got to do the laser cutting thing. I would love to do it. I just need to kind of I don't know scrounge up some money from some. Come on, look and work with me. I need to scrounge up some money from somewhere, and kind of see if I can get it together enough just to get a laser cutter that and in fairness, let's be clear, I really don't even know if I can actually like do laser cutting indoors, okay? Or if that's the kind of thing you need like an actual workshop for. God knows I do not have any of these things. I literally have like my apartment, my balcony, and maybe the patch that I laughably call my garden because there's really no other like word for it that isn't really insulting. But look, I have limited space. Yeah. Can you do it inside? Is that okay? Like it does not like and it doesn't need does it run on like regular power or something? It's not like one of these things that needs like a big extra fancy. Wait, someone explain this to me about how like if you're running power tools or something, you need to have a big yeah, you need to have like some big powerful extra socket or something or I don't know. I don't know. I was looking at the like little desk ones. I don't need it like it just needs to be like that big. I don't care. Like just tiny bit. I don't care if it's that big. It's just like I don't care if it's like huge. I'm not cutting chairs out for God's sake. I just need it to be big enough to be able to cut like I don't know, maybe some hair sticks. That's it. Yeah, there's desktop cutters that don't require industrial. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. I'm just gonna like the little Cricut and silhouette size later. No, oh yeah, see that's the thing. I have a Cricut Joy now, which I was which is basically just for promo stuff or for like my business cards or whatever. Because I like the idea of doing like basically doing little promo stuff just in cards and everything like that. I really like that, and I've had a lot of fun putting stuff together with it. It's super duper easy. I just knock the design up together in like Inkscape and throw it up onto a card or something. It's cute and useful, and Bluetooth. God bless them for putting that in. Oh, there we go. Command Dad. Yeah, wait. Score. Thank you so much, River. Legend. Absolute legend. Whoop, hold on, I'm gonna do the thing. Wait, I can do the thing. Hold on. No. Yeah. Is it working? Yeah, there we go. Woo! If you have Google Rewards on your phone, you can purchase Cricut writing fonts on your Google Play credits. Oh, interesting. They sell like fonts for Cricut? They don't just use what's okay. All right. I mean, I guess is there something specific I don't know about Cricut fonts? I don't get it. The sound of your keyboard. Oh, dude, this keyboard. just here's the keyboard, okay? It It is a mechanical Bluetooth keyboard. It is teeny tiny. It cost me $200, and it was a recommendation from Snowpeep. If anyone else watched the Snowpeep, and as always, she was right on the money because I love it so. It is perfect. It is perfect and lovely, and I appreciate it. Oh, I see. So they're like Hershey fonts. Right. Hey, the large, how's it going? Hope you're doing right. Oh, I mean, Zan, I had that problem with the Hershey fonts or whatever, and there's a filter thing in Inkscape that will actually do it for you, and I don't think it doesn't quite come out the same way, I don't think, but it was good enough for me to do my cards with a thick pen, so I was like, fuck it, good enough. So wasn't wasn't hugely techie about that, but I could figure it out. You can use really fine cursive fonts. Yeah. I saw. Like that was a bit annoying, but like I googled it a little bit and managed to figure it out in Inkscape. So I thought, I was just like, I'll make it go. It's fine. Or just there's a shit. What's the thing you can do? There's something in Inkscape where you can change things from it's like inlining, something like that. I can't remember. You can't do it with fonts. No, the brain's not there today. Apparently. That's where we're at. It's all right. Oh, Delarge, while I think of it, congratulations on your first Etsy sale. I hope you sold something for lots of monies. Always nice to see someone getting into the whole handmade business. I think it was handmade something that you sold. You're not Italy. Yeah, writing fonts. You did. Excellent. I've had a couple of sales on Etsy this week or whatever. It's been kind of, I mean, it's been pretty good. Like it's been all right, It's like stuff's moving along. Nice to see that the vintage kind of thing kind of keeps it going. Definitely have to say having Star Seller does make a big difference. I will say this much: I have not seen that much of a difference in my fees after they did the increase. But again, I was paying what, 5% before. I'm paying 6% of a certain fee now, but I was already paying an extra 3.5% because of my sales processing fee. So it's still cheaper than eBay for what it's worth. If you're in Canada anyway, and I don't know if that's going to apply the same in the US, so your mileage may vary there. But just want to say for the record, I didn't notice that much of a difference. And in fairness, at this point, it's now close enough to 10% overall that I can kind of just eyeball that, and it makes the math a little bit easier for working in my head about what it actually price things. But I did very well. Managed to sell a set of 3 uranium glass teacups and saucers with one extra saucer, just as a kind of a freebie. And that was sold for $90. What's my Etsy? My Etsy is Small Joyful Things CA, because someone already got Small Joyful Things or whatever, and I'm in Canada. And I should probably I can do the thing. Because I set up the thing. I'm not entirely incompetent. Hold on. Where's it? Here we go. Socials. Does that work? Yay! I did the thing. Woo! Yeah, so I have a website for my craft stuff, which I'm kind of trying to put more stuff onto, and mostly because I need some kind of professional thingamybobby so that I can say, here, go to this website, look at me, I'm a crochet teacher, and I'm totally like a professional or whatever. Mostly though, I just put stuff up on my Instagram. I put things on my Instagram and I put it up on my Etsy store, and that's kind of it at this point. Instagram is really where it's at, because I seem to get a much better response there. I don't know why. I guess it's just the crafty life and hashtags and whatever you want. But if anyone wants, I'm gonna show you guys the Skyrim shawl actually, because I realized I didn't finish it last week. I only finished most of it. Hold on. I'll put this. Where am I putting this? I'm gonna put it over here. Okay. Right. Now, let's see if we can actually lay this out. I probably can't, but we'll see. Okay, sorry, Frank. I'm going to just cover you up for a second. And cover up everything else here as well. Yeah, it's just not an hours into Instagram. And it came out really nice. Super happy with it. I love the dragon. Now, the nice thing about the dragons, and like here's the wings here, but when you actually wear it, both of the wings flare out, And it does look like the dragon is properly spreading their wings, and it looks lovely. I'm so happy. The design I thought came out so nice. Next time I'm actually going to be doing a second one. I need to just find the yarn to do it because this stuff is discontinued. This is a Karen crystal cake and quite a thin one at that. I even went to Michael's looking around, didn't have them. They didn't have the one that I wanted anyway. So that's neither here nor there. But I'll be doing a second one, and I'm also going to be changing the head here, and I'm going to give him actual horns. All right, like proper horns, and I can improve the shape here because he's a bit too much like the dragon's looking a little bit too much like a snake, and I don't want it to look like a snake. I want it to look like an actual dragon. And I did notice that the Skyrim dragon on the symbol does have horns, so that's what we're doing with that. Okay, back to this. See where we get. Oh yeah, I have very stupid crochet related t-shirts, and I will be putting up more of them as soon as I can get off my fat ass and actually do the designs. Yep. I did have one that I put up on Discord a while ago, and I'm still trying to suss that one out. I'm not sure if I'm happy with the fonts. Like, I keep looking at them, but just like, am I going to do that? Am I going to dick around with it some more? I don't know. I don't know. But that's the Against Fast Fashion t-shirt. So if you guys don't know, fast fashion is essentially a reference to the way in which modern fashion houses, whatever you'd like to call them, essentially have a 6 to 12 week turnaround cycle for their clothes, which means that their clothes will completely change every 6 weeks. And this kind of appetite for mass-produced, consumer-driven, like essentially creation of a market and then enforcing, like, and basically it's using, you know, shitty marketing and peer pressure, whatever, to say, oh, if you're not wearing the latest thing, then what are you doing even? But like, there's no reason for it, but essentially a lot of the pollution or whatever that you get, especially things from microplastics and whatnot, are because there's all of these shitty clothes being manufactured constantly that have a life cycle of like a couple of months at best and then get thrown in the rubbish. And it is fucking god awful. And I want to do a bunch of t-shirts which is essentially talking about slow fashion, which is this. Because even if you make things out of acrylic yarn, which is obviously made out of plastic, you will value something far much more if it's something that you made yourself by hand. You know exactly how much labor went into it. I think part of the problem with fast fashion is the throwaway nature of it, is that you don't value something that you bought for $5, and that, you know, like you're not aware of like the work that went into it, and you're certainly not aware of like the poor person who had to, you know, had to work in a sweatshop trying to knock out shitty clothes, you know. And I think just like there's going to be a handmade revolution, for lack of a better term, that people are going to get more into this whole thing of like making things with your hands. Oh, did I do this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh shit! Now I'm questioning myself. Did I do this right? Arse. Hold on. Check the design. How far was I supposed to go before I turned? Oh, come on. Open up. Page. You're not supposed to define me. Okay, here we go. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck. Right. Okay. This is what you get when you talk and you don't pay attention to your pattern. So, this is just what you get. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one should have been the turn. Bugger. Anyway. Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my stream. There's going to be some frogging. Sorry, not sorry. This is just the... This is just how it goes, you know? Can't be helped. Frog all the things. I need an emote which is basically just fucking frog all the shit. You know? I was working on an emote of like Frank sitting on a yarn ball, and I think I'm going to have to do something which is basically just like Frank holding up a piece of knitting and just shredding shit. Don't worry about it. Shit happens, and then you get to redo stuff, and like I have to go back 2 rows, and because I'm doing this in a very particular, like I need to have a certain number of stitches on this edge, and if I don't have that number, then before I actually like start turning in, then the bag's going to be uneven. So I gotta I gotta just start ripping it back. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just la 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 la. Rip all the things, make a little pile of yarn. This is, by the way, is what I was doing all of Friday. Because I went into a thrift store and I bought a sweater. I thought I'd do a little experiment in unraveling, which I have to say was remarkably, I want to say it was remarkably successful. You know, it was interesting. Now, bear in mind that the yarn itself was very, very shitty. All right, it was just like your acrylic blend. It wasn't even anything special. Okay, but I was digging it. You know, it was my kind of yarn. I have to say. I was liking it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a go at this thing, this unraveling thing. Here's the hook. Here we go. And the end result is that I picked up quite a lot. No, I don't have it here. I picked up quite a lot of very nice green sparkly yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Okay. Now, I'll have to say this much. This yarn that I was doing was what I can only describe as a bit of a bitch. Okay. It was having none of anything. And I had a definite impression that it was just a little bit bipolar. That it was just going to be all sweetness and light 1 minute and then completely fuck up the next. As evidenced by the fact that I got half of the sweater frog successfully and it wound up very nicely into very beautiful looking cakes. And the second I tried to do the second half of the sweater, it snarled up and decided that it wanted none of my shit. And it turned into what I can only describe as a whole ass thing. And it took a solid 6 hours to frog it all down back to about 6 skeins of what I would consider to be quite nice, interesting looking yarn. And 1 hour of that was the rest of the sweater, and 5 hours was just the half that decided it didn't like me. And like I don't know what you can really do with that. You know, I don't know where you can go with it. Like it just because you want to work with it, but it's already been worked with, and it's just going to be argumentative. But you know, look, we got through it eventually. Is this the yarn? No. This is store-bought stuff. Well, it's not really store-bought stuff. This is actually given to me because God knows I can't seem to spend money on like actual money on yarn apart from thrift store stuff. No. That's the stuff I put into Discord. And for whatever reason, I'm constantly getting this very pale pastel green yarn in various different textures. Why? Don't know. That seems to be the color that I'm cursed with. That, or I just find a lot of stuff from the 80s where this color was super popular. But that yarn, I tell you, I'm going to turn that into a really lovely shawl, and I think what I want to put into it is some kind of like an orchid or a lotus design. I think that's what it's telling me. You know, it was a really boring sweater before, and I think it deserves a little bit more bling than that. I think it deserves like more fashion. It needs to have more kind of oomph to it, you know, because it's this lovely pale green, but it's also got like this single thread of silver in it, like this metallic stuff. And like that is crying out for something more interesting than some just flat knitted, you know, what would you call it? I don't even know what to call it. Kind of a braided pattern or something like that. It was barely stockinette. It was just whatever, not great. So I want to do something. I want to do something fancy, something fancy, like that. You know, like high tea or something like that. But no, I think it'll work with that. I think it'll work. I'll come up with some cool idea, you know, some kind of, I'm thinking like, even if I do both like an orchid or a lotus in the middle and then do little ones around the edge or something like that. I want to do something like big, you know, something that'll look really cute. And if I can turn it into some kind of a like, maybe not even a shawl, maybe something that's going to work for the summer, you know, I don't know, like a wrap or something like that. Yeah. Something super cute. I have an idea for doing a skirt using crochet. I was talking to a nomad about that the other day. Just saying, you know, I want to do this skirt, and I think it'd be really cute. And she says, "Well, how are you going to line it with?" And I'm like, "I was just going to, you know, crochet that." And she's like, "It's not going to be really heavy." And I'm like, "Probably." But I'm just saying, like, I want to do that because the goal is always make all my own clothes and then rock out. And anytime anyone asks me, "Oh, hey, that's a cute top, that's a cute dress," blah blah blah, and I could just basically go, "Thanks, I made it myself." And I think that would just be fun. I wanna execute that flex for what it's worth. I think that's a whole thing. 10. Yeah, okay. So, oh shit, I gotta have to check this now in the middle because, right, okay. So this is, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, okay. That's 5 here. So are we stopping here or not? I'm suddenly getting confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Ah! Consult the book. Consult the book. Book knows all, sees all. Right. So here. And I'm going up 10 here. Oh, I don't do the split now. Okay, okay. All right. So we're like 1, 2, 3. Open the section in the middle. We're section here. We're a section here. Okay, all right, fine. We're fine. I gotta go another 2 rows. Yay! Okay. For a pattern that I drew out myself, you'd think I'd be able to follow it. And the answer is, nope. Constantly go wrong, even for shit that I've written down. Funnily enough, someone was actually asking me, it's like, oh, you need some tools for crochet. What's the most, like, what would you recommend to start off with? And I was like, okay, you get your yarn, you get your crochet hook, you get a notepad. And she was like, what do I want a notepad? Like, you need to be able to write shit down. Just trust me in this. If you start something, you need to record what hook you used, what yarn you used, how much it took you, any kind of shit like that. You will thank me later. Witness the fact that I keep forgetting what hooks I'm using in any given project, and it's getting a little bit ridiculous at this point. Pick up something like a month later and realize, oh, wait, I was doing something with this and now I'm not. And now I can't remember what hook I used because I also didn't leave the hook with the project because of, I don't know, because brain farts or something. Except for my Malabrigo blanket, because I know exactly where my 5.75mm hook is, and it's with the Malabrigo blanket, which is still nothing. I still don't have enough yarn to finish it, and I'm wondering what the hell to do with it at this point. It's around here somewhere, so God, I can't bear to frog it. I really can't, but I just also don't have the yarn. It's going to sit there a while and taunt me. And I'll just keep working on bags like this. Oh God, buggered that up. Yeah. Oh, so just in case anyone cares, this is not a regular corner to corner, because God forbid I do anything normally. This does not use double crochet, this uses trebles. And it is using clusters of 4 trebles, chaining up by 3. And when you do that, you get this interesting kind of puffy effect, which I personally find delightful. And you do get it, I think you do get a little bit as well with corner to corner crochet. It's just very much like emphasized here for whatever reason, because the trebles just kind of make it pop out a lot more. And this yarn as well just kind of seems to make it pop a lot more as well. And then, I like that. I like the effect. And I did it on like using a kind of a scarf yarn, which I still haven't finished because I used up an entire carrot cake and then looked at it and went, this is still too small. So I got to go and do other horrible things to it. But I gotta say, like, this stitch is maybe my new favorite thing for doing bags and shawls where I'm not hugely concerned about like doing a specific pattern or whatever. I can sit down and do this shit all day. And I was last week. I did that, like the scarf that I did using a whole carrot cake. It was one of their big stripy ying cakes or whatever. Like, I knocked that out in just under a day. Like, it was just bam, 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 gone. Easy as hell. And I'm kind of disappointed it didn't make a bigger shawl, but it would need to be a fair bit bigger. And I think I'm going to have to add in some extra pieces just to kind of extend it a bit. Just to kind of give it a little bit more interest. Like, I don't want to go overboard with it. This anyway, we're going to get rocking on with this now. Come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. Because I keep second guessing myself now because I'm just like, you following the pattern or not? No, you're fine. You're fine. Middle of the row, middle of the row. Trust the yarn. The yarn's on your side. For what it's worth, this is probably some of the most pleasant yarn I've ever worked with, considering it's only acrylic. Like, it is just on, like, I like your Gekui friend. Oh yeah, Shanna Ranner, this is Frank. Oh, and yeah, that's just if anyone cares, that's the yarn I'm using. It's called Patton's Fresco. It's 100% acrylic. It is ribbon yarn. Nice to work with. Yeah, this is Frank. Frank is my channel mascot, and he's also the complaints department and a few other things. And he generally keeps me from going entirely off the walls. He succeeds to various degrees. And if you get a black light and shine on him, he lights up. He's also glow in the dark. He is a lizard of many, many talents, and we appreciate his presence every day here on my channel. He keeps us on the straight and narrow. Just this little disapproving gaze. Yeah, so this yarn, right? This yarn is pleasant, you know. It's like it's not entirely, it's not too slippy, it's not like, it's not even argumentative or like that. It's just like, it's, I kind of imagine it being like the dude from The Big Lebowski. He's just kind of free and easy and just like, you know what, I'm okay with everything, you know. Just don't, you know, just don't take my rook. Like it's not even that. It's not even that. It's just kind of a very chill yarn. Very chill, very easygoing. Is just like, you know, it's kind of up for anything as long as there's beer involved. Or at least that's how I imagine it. Let's say that unless there's bubbly involved. The yarn abides, yes. Yeah, I know, right? Acrylic yarn, I have to say a lot of it is just I cannot stand the texture of it. It looks sort of flattish, but yes, this is ribbon yarn. I'll show you now. You can see it there. It's essentially a little woven ribbon that's very thin and flexible and very kind of soft, you know. And I gotta say, like, you know, a lot of times you're gonna get acrylic, which is going to be dog shit, but this is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So now we turn. Now this yarn abides, and it is very nice. Acrylic yarn is like the feeling of the sound of nails on a chalkboard. I know, right? Like a lot of acrylic yarn, I can barely stand to pick up. You know, I'm kind of like, I'm not always about the acrylic stuff because I think it's kind of shitty. But like, occasionally I'll find high quality acrylic and think, you know what, I can work with this. And I got it wrong. There should be an extra treble. What am I doing? It's like shoelaces. It is in fact like shoelaces. It is like a thinner, softer, more flexible version of shoelaces. Yeah. Good analogy there. Is basically that. Except that, you know, I'm sure you could knit or crochet with shoelaces, but it would be a rather unpleasant experience because it is not designed for such things. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. So now in corner to corner crochet, right, you generally just keep extending it here, but if I actually want to start doing the edge here, all I'm going to do with this side is just essentially chain across, because I know where I want the actual working stitch to be, and all I need to do is go and move it there. So I chain through the top of all these stitches, and that moves the working stitch from that corner over to here, and then just start working away. And now we have created the corner there, which is important. It means we can actually turn this thing into a square as opposed to just making it an infinitely increasing triangle, which is, you know, I mean, you can do that. And I definitely have for the Skyrim shawl. I basically just kept going until I ran out of yarn and then ripped back a row or two and then finished off the edge so that it would be an actual triangle as opposed to one with this edge here, which I'm not a fan of. I wanted it to be straight edge. But like, you just, like, this is just kind of how you can roll with it, and it works. I love corner to corner. I'm loving it even more ever since I learned how to do it. And I was just like, I'm going to do this for fun. I feel like I like it. It's definitely the technique that appeals to me a lot. But then I got the idea for the Skyrim shawl and just thought, well, how far can I go with this? Like, what can I do with it? Like, what crazy shit can I do with this that no one can do, or that I haven't seen a pattern to do? Oh no, shit, it's probably tangled up. Fantastic. Yep, it's tangled. Hey! Let's see if we can make it not tangled. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Like I said, this is a very chill yarn. It's like it'll tangle itself up, and it's just like wait. Just, you know, just give it a little shake. Give it a little bit of like, let it be a little chill. And it'll just come out. Give it a second. I just learned about threaded embroidery stitches where you put down a bunch of stitches and then thread through the stitches without going up and down. Oh, yes. Oh, I love that. Those, I've seen a bunch of those techniques back when I was a young'un, I used to do a lot of arts and crafts, and I learned how to do embroidery, and they were some of my most favorite things to do because you could do so much interesting stuff with it. It's lovely. Oh, watch yourself there. Yeah, like it's you can do so much with that. You can nearly create your own kind of fabric on top of the fabric that you're doing. Oh, it's lovely. I did a lot of like leaves and stuff like that. I don't think I got into any advanced stuff, but in fairness, like I was only like 13 at the time. Here we go. Right. Right, we're back. We're back. We're back. It's all fine. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Shannon, are you actually on the Discord? Because I would be interested in seeing some of the embroidery if you're doing it. I just kind of, I'm wondering like how different it is from back in like, what, the early 90s when I was doing it? Yeah, I don't know. I imagine that like embroidery these days is rather different, or at least it looks different, or you know, it's yeah, lots of juicy stitch layers. Like like you gotta understand, guys, is like when I first started to do crochet, all right, it was the early 90s, all right, if in case I'm showing my age here. It was the early 90s in rural Ireland, okay, because that is where I was born, raised, and grew up for most of my life, and there was no such thing as the interwebs. At least if there was, it wasn't really there. Okay, like there were things that we knew of the internet, and I definitely had a computer because my dad was into that kind of thing. Like he had a Commodore. Wait, no, it wasn't the Commodore. It was the other one. 286. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the Discord. Yes, hold on. I can do the thing. I can do the thing. I set up the thing. Discord. Right. Yay, there we go. So if you're on Crochet Crafts Discord, okay, that is where I will hang out as my home base. And I love it so. Wait, what was I doing? Okay, all right. And I've lost my train of thought. Okay, oh yeah, okay. Early 90s, yeah, there's no such thing as the internet, all right? And like all the time that we were just kind of, all the time that I was learning crochet and just kind of looking for experimenting, looking at things to do, I had no real frame of reference for it, you know? It was like there just wasn't like the kind of material that you have now for looking at like ideas for what you can do with patterns and stitches and all this other crap. Like I couldn't even get book on it. Like I couldn't get patterns. It was just like it was the basic stuff and it was whatever my godmother and grandmother could teach me, you know? Like and then my mom had some very like she had some paper patterns with some lace work or whatever like that that I had to go off of and I thought it was great fun. But that was about it. Like there was no real access to more patterns. Like if I wanted to do things with crochet, I would have to come up with it entirely on my own. And I was fucking young. I was still only 13. Like I'm like and I'm like I'm kind of not surprised that I didn't. Yeah, my childhood computer is a 286. Pentium 286 that ran DOS 3.0. Yes. So yeah. There was no interwebs. I first encountered the internet when I went to college at the age of 18 and thoroughly enjoyed it, I have to say, because we had in college we had a T1 connection, which is fairly fast if I understand it at the time. We had all the labs where we could go and hang out, and basically that was all of us kind of chilling in the computer lab, monopolizing it for hours because, you know, we wanted to do the internet. So yeah, that was fun. That was interesting. But I mean, I can see why, like, when I was first started learning how to crochet, that I never really did anything much with it, just because, like, you hit a wall, and unless you knew more crocheters or you had access to more patterns or stuff, there was really nothing further, nowhere further you could take it. Hey, Zyle, how's it going? Dia good. Dia good, kannst du da tun? I can look up how to say hello in Irish Gaelic. Yes, yes, that is how you say hello. And the proper response, I should say, should be Dias Murgut, because Irish is a strange fucking language, which is highly influenced by the Catholic Church in Ireland. But yeah, that is exactly how you say it. You could also actually say, if you like, the other one that I think more people probably know is the way to say welcome, which is Céad Míle Fáilte Duit. But yeah, something like that. Oh my God, Dolores, you just said whoops, so now I'm wondering what you're doing. Oh, Zyle, did you do like how's Elden Ring going? I wanted to ask. I can't remember the last time I was in your stream and I was like oh crap, what the hell are you doing? You just tired from games today. I was just like, what were you oh God, what was the last thing you were doing in Elden Ring? I can't remember. If you're doing the fashion souls thing or whatever, like or trying to decide on what spells to use. Um which is a bit strange in fairness, because I think like the obvious answer is use whatever makes more flames come out of your face. That like, because I mean, what else could you actually ask for there? Let's be honest. Oh, come on, work with my stitches. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's just something to refer to. Yes, more flames, Zyle. That's the important thing. You made it till until you start new characters. Okay, more flames, flames from the side of your face. Setting all the things on fire. I think I'm really kind of. I think that FromSoft really understands the gaming psyche, or at least the inclination of the average gamer, right? When they put in an entire thing into all of their like Souls Ringborn or whatever you want to call them, all of the Dark Souls and whatever, like they make fire such a huge thing, and like I think that's like, I think that's like because they like FromSoft kind of like kind of understands that eventually players are just going to want to set everything on fire. Okay. And that is why pyromancy is such a big thing in the Souls games. That's why like the all the fire stuff of Volcano Manor and everything shows up in Elden Ring. You know, I think I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this. I think it's where it is where it's at. You know, I think that's the reason why they made such a big thing out of it. They're just like, yeah, you know, we're like we have to play to our audience, and we think they're all about the arson. You know. Yeah, oh God, Dark Souls 1 Pyromancy is like the whole story or whatever of Dark Souls 1 is like, I think I love Elden Ring. Dark Souls 1 is going to be my thing forever, you know? Yeah, I love it. Oh, and also, oh, Delars, just, honey, get some aloe vera or something on that. That is no joke. Don't let yourself blister. Just, no, don't do that yourself. Get some aloe vera on it, you know, light cotton t-shirt, you know, try not to agitate it too much. That's gonna suck. Oh, to rent for see sunblock. Yeah, that's another thing you can do. Oh, I don't even know if I actually set up the channel point redemption for it, but I was going to put in like a channel point redemption for like 2 million points or something ridiculous, which is play Dark Souls on stream. Bearing in mind that I have never once played any FromSoft game in my entire life, I am absolutely obsessed with them. I don't play them. Playing them is for people who are actually good at them. I observe them, I watch them, and I watch other people playing them, and I thoroughly enjoy that. And I especially love I love the lore, I love the speed runs. I'm thoroughly enjoying all the RL1 All Remembrances speed runs going around Elden Ring right now. I think they're phenomenal, but I do accept that I'm never going to be good at them. I'm like, it would be a terrible idea for me to play them myself. But that said, I kind of still, you know, I'll do it if people are willing to just, you know, throw that amount of points in them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Okay, back again. I wonder if you use a technique when you're doing with a red, orange, yellow, very good yarn. It might look a bit like flames. Oh, hell yeah. I was thinking about it. Now, the problem is this section down here. And do you see the issue here? You have to kind of do this in two pieces, if that makes sense. Like, I started here, I worked up half, I got to this corner, and then started working this corner essentially ahead, and then stopped here. Okay, so this piece and half of this was created. Then I started here and started working this way, and then I worked back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I've been working up this way and then creating these shapes. So, and now I've got up to here. Now the top of this is going to be something similar. I'm going to have to essentially stop and then move up again, and like I'll have to finish a triangular piece here and then start again over here. So there's trickiness, and I don't think I could pull off an ombre. I think an ombre would be challenging. Not to say that I wouldn't want to put in some kind of a pattern, but I don't know if an ombre would work. Like I can't just use like a nicely dyed yarn and just hope it'll work. I don't think it'll work. Like it doesn't quite like, it's not quite going to land that way because of how I need to piece things together. Possibly if I come up with a different way of doing like the two separated pieces. I don't know yet. I've been thinking about it. I was trying to work it out. I was like, can I do this in such a way so that it's even and it would look good? But I didn't. So I thought, you know what? That's for the next bag. Let's just continue as we're going here and see where we land. So yeah, when I get to the top of this section, that's when I do the split. That'll be okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is my first real attempt at a FromSoft. I played like the first 30 minutes DS1, but I got fed up with the camera very quickly. Yeah, I know, right? You can't get to sleeves to girls, you know, you aren't. Yeah, I mean, just like as long as you're making things, you're making more stuff you can put on Etsy, you can get another sale. Gotta work on that. Definitely do that. It'll be good. Lace. It would have to be a variegation that repeats frequently. Yeah, I know. It's like I have a bunch of yarn that I could do with this kind of thing, but I've been coming up with some interesting ideas because, like, this is going to have a front and a back, if that makes sense. Like, this is the top here, like these 2 points here. So, creatively, Emma, I love you. Hello, I love your name. So, if I just line it up, this is about, let's see. I think I'm probably around here. Yeah. Something like that. Board Game Feast is rating with Party of 3. Hello. Hi. I'm assuming that you just like every time I see board games, I'm just like, oh hey, it's because of quite. How's it going? Hold on a second. I'm gonna do the thing. I can do this. Where's the wait? So at Board Game Feast. There we go. Hey, do the thing. Hey. I'm just. Oh, oh my God! You're playing the Elder Scrolls of Morrowind. That's such a cool game. I love it. Hi, Quaid. How's it going? Dennis is chatting. We've slightly fell over see what you're making. Yes, I know. I'm making an actual bag. I'm trying to describe how it's going to fit together, and it's a bit interesting. Like the way the bag is actually designed is that it's made in like this section, if that makes sense, like this, and then when it actually folds up, the pieces will come together, and you basically the pieces come together and you seam them, and it turns into like a nicely shaped bag. I'm not explaining it very well. It goes something, yeah. It goes something like this, kind of. I am trying to. No, I'm not really doing this very well. Hold on. Like something like that. Like this is the base of it, and then this kind of wraps in like this and in like that. So like this is how much I've done of it. Like I'm not here we go. Right, yeah. So here you go. So like I've got this section basically left to do, and when I put them two together and seam it up the sides, it's going to create a bag that looks like this. And then I make the handles here and on the other side here, and I make 2 handles that go up, and it's going to look cute. Look, you have to trust me. It'll look cute. I swear I know what I'm doing. I have the idea for it in my head. I saw this picture of the mushroom bag that was kind of done the same way, except with granny squares, and I thought, let's do that in curved corner. It'll look cool. Yes, math is finally useful. Ah, yes, look, yeah. Okay, so this is Frank. This is my channel mascot. Okay, so hi everybody. My name is Cypher. You can call me, well, Cypher Lab, but you can call me any variation of that you can pronounce. I really don't care. I will also answer to hey you. This is Frank. Frank is the channel mascot. He is here. He is here essentially to provide moral support and then keep us all in the straight and narrow. Okay, his disapproving gaze is the only thing that stands between all of us and complete insanity. It's fine. It's good. Dan, go on. I'll talk to you later. Okay, I'll see you on Discord. Take it easy. Take it easy, my friend. Okay, come on, untangle yourself. All right. We're just gonna pull that bit back because that's just gonna get in the way otherwise. All right. Yeah. There we go. I'll put pictures in Discord, don't worry. I set up a small needle book today and I was dividing fractions of piercing. Oh my God, yes. Math is useful, but also like having a square like notebook is like the thing that really clinched it for me, right? The large crochet Cypher. You have fine taste in cartoons. Yes, I will like any variation at all of Cypher. I've heard everyone call me every strangest kind. People call me Cypher or Sipper, which I personally find delightful. But whatever works. But anyway, if you're on my stream here, what you can generally find is me doing an absolute ton of crochet. I'm generally doing really terrible stuff to yarn and experimenting with strange ideas, and by and large I do all my own stuff. I do actually have a pattern command, I think. But it's just to explain to people that I'm very rarely doing patterns. Like I'm usually freehanding my own stuff because I design stuff as well. I make all kinds of cool things, but a lot of them is like bags. And I did a shawl last week because I just wanted to do a shawl based on the Skyrim dragon, and I thought, you know what would be cool if we just did it in corner to corner crochet. There you go. It's sort of useless. Clockwork Orange experiments except as yarn. Well, and you know, I like to think of it as mad science, you know? Mad science with yarn and, you know, all kinds of crazy ass crap. And like basically if you're interested in it, like my shtick is that I can do almost every form of crochet you've ever heard of and a bunch you've never heard of before. I do what's called crochet styles. Like I can crochet with my left and my right. I can crochet with my Fusro yarn. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. I fucking love that. That is brilliant. Fusro yarn. I love it. I love it. When I do the Skyrim pattern, I'm going to just like, I'm totally going to put that in Fusro yarn. Someone else told me that as well. It's like, you must know all three words of the theme for crochet. And I'm like, oh my God, you are all nerds. I love it. Yeah, so so yeah, my thing is that I can do almost every style of crochet you've ever heard of, and probably a bunch more that you've never heard of. Like I can crochet with my left or my right. I can crochet one-handed with my left or my right. I've tried crocheting with my feet with some success, although my toes keep cramping up. So I'm not going to say it's easy. It's certainly not. I can do pen grip, knife grip, modified versions of each. I can do it with my left and my right. Crochet with the other hand. Yep. Hold on. Now, here's the thing. I'll just get this other. So here's the thing in crochet, okay? I'm already working this right-handed, and that means that I cannot swap in the middle of the row. So when someone actually redeems that, what I do instead is that I switch over to this other blanket, which is specifically worked left-handed, and at that point, I can actually show you left-handed crochet. I can go back to right-handed with that one. Yeah. It's an unfortunate thing about crochet. It just works like that. You can't, it's like trying to it's trying to stop in the middle of a sentence and suddenly write backwards. It's like it doesn't quite work that way once you pick a direction. I cannot swap mid-row. It's like once I am actually starting, like doing a particular direction, then at that point I have to continue, because the only way to swap to my other hand is to actually start a new row, and that means that you're going the opposite way. It is literally like trying to write backwards. Like that's kind of where you're at with it, you know. That's in the way there. And I'm not going to say that it's like, I've been looking at it maybe that it's possible to do like crochet backwards. I believe it probably is, but I'm not like, that's not something that I'm looking at right now. I do a lot of stuff and that's occupying my time, but I'm going to see if I can theorycraft my way through it. Like the thing as well, if you want to actually... Oh, it's like taking a Welsh lesson right now. Oh yeah, you should. Oh yeah, okay, so here's how this works, all right? Here is the active stitch, if you can see it. This is the working yarn, okay? Now you can see that the yarn is over here, all right? But the stitches that it's creating are all over here. They're all behind the active stitch, okay? So like if I want to start working backwards, I kind of can't because these stitches are in the way, which means that I can work the other, like if it's like, if I was going to switch to my left hand, like when I'm already working right-handed and going from right to left, then I would have to essentially figure out how to crochet like with all the stitches being in the way, kind of. And I'm probably not explaining that great, but like it's just hard to explain, and it's something like I've tried doing it at one stage and I thought it was unbelievably tricky. Oh, yeah, for reverse knitting the purl row without turning work knitting from left to right. Yeah, funnily enough, I did that on a pair of socks once because I was doing short rows for turning the heel, and I said, oh, I've only got to do 5 stitches. Oh, fuck it, I couldn't be bothered turning, and I ended up just knitting backwards. And I didn't realize that that was a thing until I looked it up. But in fairness, I do continental style and English style, and doing so many styles of crochet means that I just don't, like, I have the brain for thinking about this stuff. So I would say it was tricky, but it wasn't like impossible. Like I managed the couple of stitches I was doing. I was like, yeah, okay, well, whatever, this kind of works. It's a different thing, but it's like, it's doable. But I think it was definitely made easier by the fact that I can do all of this with either hand. So if that makes sense. Like I'll do a little bit more experimentation. Like, okay, so this is with my left, okay? But like, if I'm gonna turn it around and work with the right, it's like the yarn doesn't quite work because the stitch is over here, okay? Like this is the problem with this. It's like I can't move the hook because I would have to turn the hook over. The direction of the hook also does matter. You can see that the actual hook itself here. Normally, if you're doing right-handed crochet, the hook faces the other way. It faces towards the left, and you can't make that work here because it'll just slide straight out. But when you yarn over, like if you're yarning over correctly, you're supposed to pull through, but you can't really do that here because the active stitch is on the same side as the yarn that's being pulled through. But like on this side, okay, on this side, if I do this, my active stitch is actually, it's like here, but the active stitch is kind of down and out of the way. It's behind. So I can pull the yarn through here. Like I'm really supposed to not be explain. I don't think I explained this very well. It's like, unfortunately, a lot of stuff to do with crochet tends to be rather instinctive for me, so I don't think I do a good job explaining like the complex stuff. I've put a lot of effort into like breaking down things like doubles and trebles and whatever like that about like, here I need to teach someone how to do these stitches, so I'm going to just get down to real basics with it. But like for stuff like this about why you can't like switch in the middle of a row, I don't think I explained it very well at all. Only that I did try doing it at one stage because I wanted to try some effect, and I thought maybe I'll have a go at it. And I found it just to be so impossible and strange that I gave up and just started doing things with my left hand instead. Yeah, US and UK. Yeah, I know. Look, you can learn so much doing crochet just by watching YouTube. Some people really get into that, you know? Like, I would say that if you're going to learn from the internet, the only thing you need to watch out for is make sure that you learn like correct ergonomics, because you can really bugger up your wrists otherwise and your hands. You have to be so careful with that kind of stuff. Like, the thing, or probably the reason that I got it, that I'm kind of want to move into doing more teaching and stuff, is that much as I can crochet or whatever myself, I see a lot of people with just having bad form, you know, and I think a lot about ergonomics, about crochet for like people with mobility and everything like that. And part of the reason I learned to crochet with one hand, with the other hand, was because I wanted to be sure that if someone came to me that had yeah, carpal tunnel at 19, oh my God, Delarge, I feel so bad for you. I really do. But like but that's the thing. Like if someone comes to me and says, "Look, I want to learn to crochet, but I have arthritis. Can I still learn this?" I want to be able to say, "Absolutely, yes. Show me where it hurts. Show me where the pain is in your hands, and I will teach you a style that will take the pressure off those joints so that you can crochet safely without aggravating your arthritis." Like, or I could even say, okay, look, if it's in one hand and it's incredibly bad, I'll teach you how to crochet with one hand. I'll just show you how. I'll just show you how, and like you won't have to risk the hand that's screwed up. As in the crochet, like doing crochet is not going to fuck up your hand, you know, which is something. Like I really think that there's not enough consideration given to that kind of thing, because normally if you see stuff about like how to do things, you'll see pen grip or knife grip, and that's basically it. And like that doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of the different ways that you can do crochet. Not even counting like stuff with like your like completely discounting that you do everything mirrored. I was watching an embroidery class on Creative Bug, and the teacher stopped after some of the lessons to teach stretches. Yes, that is excellent. That's a great idea. I mean, for what it's worth, okay, I crochet so many different styles. I only use these plain metal hooks. I don't use ergonomic hooks, okay? And I basically I never have issues with my hands. Like, I just don't. I sit down and crochet for hours. I have no problems. I mean, I just, like, it's not to say my hands don't get sore. Sometimes they do if I'm going too fast or if I'm holding the yarn too tightly, but at least I recognize what I'm doing, and I'm just like, okay, just ease up on it a bit and slow down, take a quick break. I know what I'm looking for. I know what to be aware of. And I don't try to go full tilt all the time. I can go fast, but I don't necessarily need to. I can just like chill out and, you know, watch some Twitch and just kind of, you know, talk to people, and when I stop and talk to people on Twitch and everything like that, and just kind of take pauses and everything. Or stop when I get an idea, write down some stuff in my notebooks, that kind of thing. You don't need to go full tilt all the time. But that said, I also like I notice this a lot with knitting, and the part of the reason I don't knit as much anymore is because doing any kind of knitting for any length of time seems to cause the back of my hands to hurt, and I think that's probably a tension issue with the yarn, and I got to work on it. But neither here nor there right now. Whoop! I was told at 18 that if I didn't stop my fine arts, I'd have surgery. Oh, that river, that's terrible. I have to have surgery for functionality, and you can barely hold a pencil for 2 minutes. That is so terrible. Oh, like I know you mentioned before in stream that you got health issues or whatever, but that is the worst thing in the world, is being denied the ability to create art because of issues like that, because of a medical issue. That is painful and it's heartbreaking almost. I mean, I know you do some amount now, and like I really hope that you're doing like you're doing okay with it. But like if you can't do fine art anymore, like that's a bit that's really rough. But if you can do if you can't do any art at all, that's like that's like heartbreaking. That's terrible. Yeah. I'm 29, definitely need surgery. Oh yeah. Oh God, that's horrible. I really hope that you get something like, I mean, I know you're in the States or whatever, and like, are you in the States, right? Oh, yeah. I like healthcare in the States. Every time I hear about it, it's terrifying. I don't know how you guys get on with it. I really hope I really hope you're doing it right there. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, Delarge, just don't go full tilt. Don't go for hours. You cannot afford to like you can't afford to fuck up your hands. You're too young. Seriously, just don't do that to yourself. Do not sacrifice the functionality of your hands just for just for the sake of doing some stuff now. I mean, I'm in my 40s at this rate, okay? Like when I was like in college, all right, and I was a fair bit younger, probably not only a little bit older than you are, probably. Like I developed severe tendonitis in one arm because I was doing on field trips and falling a lot on my hands. But like even then, my wrists were not right for years and years afterwards. And even now, like that is as much as I can flex my wrist. Like I'm not even kidding. That's as far as I can go. Like I basically buggered up both wrists, my flexibility like that, and I never got it back. You know, that's just like my wrists don't hurt; they're okay. But that's the limit of my range of motion in that I can't pull my wrist any further back than that. I just lost it. Yeah. So just seriously, do not risk your joints. You're gonna like old you is going to will thank you. Trust me. I pay 500 a month. Didn't pay three. I I swear, every time I hear about that stuff to do with like US healthcare, I just like I swear it makes me stare at the ceiling and going like, how do people live there? Dear God in heaven. I don't know. Just for the record, do you want to know how much it costs me to go see my GP? Zero. Because the BC government pays for healthcare for everybody. Like I it's insane. It really is. I just yeah. Is your family actually German? Because I'm pretty sure you could just move back. Like you can get German citizenship, learn German, and then move to Germany. I hear they're pretty good, especially if you want to do college. They're just like, hey, come do our college. It's fun, something like that. I've just sent about 2 weeks for another 300. That's not including any testing. Oh my God. River, did I give you a shout out already? Just do you have an Etsy or some place where you're selling your stuff? Because I want to give that a direct shout out, and hopefully people will go and buy you and support you, because this is entirely crazy. Like, I don't know. Do you have like an Etsy that I can show you out? So I'm gonna like there's 19 people viewing. I'm hoping that one person here goes and buys some of your stuff on Etsy, or like, you know, buys a pattern or something like that, or gives you money. Like, cause holy shit. Like insane. Insane. Yeah, see the large like you gotta go for that kind of thing. Trust me on this. Learn German, get your citizenship, go to the EU. Now, the thing is, all right, is that if you have German citizenship, okay, that means you can live anywhere in the EU. because that's just what you get for being an EU citizen, all right? And you could just as happily move to Ireland, where everybody speaks English and it's mostly okay, except the weather is kind of pants. But you know, it's if you're into that thing, you can also just move around Europe or whatever, chill like that. I'm just saying, it's worthwhile. So it's something to look into, something to look into. Doesn't include any of my PT and about to start for 8 years and I have to go twice a month. How are you oh God. You don't want to go to current politics in Germany? Oh, okay. I mean, you don't just stay in Germany. Get German citizenship. You could move anywhere in the EU. It's a nice place. I personally don't recommend anywhere but Ireland because I don't know any other places, and obviously England is is out at the moment. Yeah. Kofi, there you go. All right. Like, there's 16 people watching. I don't care where you are. All right, go take a look. If you like what you see on River Styx's Kofi, go give her some money. You won't be disappointed. She is a crochet legend. Oh, commission for resin dye in this area. There you go. Oh God, I should probably look, River. I should probably pick your brains at some point about doing resin because that's the other option if I was going to do designs. It's just I have no idea how to do casting for resin. I think you have to get the molds yourself or something, but I would want to do my own stuff. So, don't know. Tricksy, and that would probably be a lot more messy than just getting a laser cutting machine. I'm not sure yet. I have all of these grand ideas. So many grand ideas. I feel like a crispy chicken. Large, I realize it's really like late at night for you. It's okay to go and get some sleep. Oh, like the sunburns. I just, like, seriously though, go rest up or something. You sound like you've gone a little bit funny, and like that's definitely how I get, after I've been awake too long. Definitely get like that sometimes. Now, I wonder if it actually shows up on stream, but I think I sound funny still because of the head cold this week. You ain't sleep. Dude, if you're in New York, wait, what time is it in New York? It's like 10:30 here. Yeah, just oh God. Stay at home disabled mom too. My honey works 6 hours a week. We still count pennies, and that was before seeing the doc in. Oh my God, honey. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go back to the right-handed stuff. Yes, it's 1:25. Oh my God. The large, go to bed. I don't want to use the mom voice. Go to bed. Put that down there. All right. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to go back to that. We're going to do something more interesting. We're going to do this. Now, this, kids, is a little bit of an experiment, right? This is a little coconut bowl thing that I drilled holes in and then started crocheting into. And then I started doing this modified, I want to calling a dragon scale stitch with picots on the edges that are clearly not tight enough, but I don't fucking care. We're just going to commit to it at this point. And essentially, I am making a weird coconut bag thing. I don't even know at this rate. Like, it's just, yeah. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. They are standing. Okay, I'm not going to stop it there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you're running. This is, like, I keep looking at it. Do you want to know how many times I frogged this because I wasn't happy with it? At least 10. It's just, and I had this really nice Primavera cotton ribbon yarn that I was like, surely this is the thing that's going to save this half-assed idea. And I found that it just, like, even that came out just weird, okay? But I've kind of committed to this idea of doing these wooden bowls where, like, you basically just take the bowl and drill, it's got to be a wooden bowl, obviously, drill holes through the rim of it, crochet into it, and then just crochet a bag up top and just make a little design. You see, even said, like, that's the actual design on the inside of it. Looks kind of neat. And, like, if it goes up a little bit more, I'm going to just, like, go up, like, another, I don't know, like 5 rows, I want to say. 5-ish rows. Yeah. And then I'm just going to like, yeah, there we go. I'm just going to like do a little thing at the top and just call it, and like, you know, give it like a little drawstring or whatever and just call it good. And like, here you go. It's like I don't know, maybe it's a bag. Maybe it's just like, maybe, you know, it's probably turning into a fucking fever dream at this rate because, yeah, that's where we're going. Magnets would be so cool. Then I could do daily drawings and put them in a fridge. Okay, now I can actually look at this. Hold on. Where's the Kofi? There we go. I want to see. Oh, yes. Oh, I remember. I was looking at this before and I thought the tarot keychains look just so cool. Yes. Ah, it's so cool. Yeah, you absolutely need to turn those into magnets. Those are just the coolest things ever. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just seriously like just do all of them with magnets, and then people can like just do the. Oh my God, can you imagine doing like an entire magnetic like tarot card deck? Okay, and people can just put the cards that they drew, because I know this is the thing that people do like every day. Correct me if I'm wrong, because there's a friend of mine who's witchy, and she does this every day as well. Is that she draws 3 cards every day, um, for which is just her reading or whatever for the day. Wouldn't that be really cool? Is that if you could just do an entire tarot deck as magnets and stuck them to your fridge? Okay, and then whatever your draw is for the day, you just stick those to the top of the fridge or something. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, did I just River is like is you know, tarot big witchy person. I wish I could find the other cards. I can only find the main 24. Oh, we're of the Rider-Waite tarot deck. Oh, that sucks. What am I doing with this? Wait. I can remember. Son of a bitch. I was just like, I can't remember how I did this to start with. This is like, yeah, okay. Did I? Yeah, okay, it was half doubles. I'm not making that up. Yeah. I just bought Tarot Divination. That's, oh, nice. Just I always like the idea of tarot decks, like the like especially the Rider-Waite, because it's such a classic one. And there's so much like the historical symbolism of all of it is just really cool. There's 78 cards in a full tarot deck, so I didn't know the fridge for them. I mean, look, people put the entire alphabet on their fridges, right? If you have a large fridge, yeah, you can do it. Why not? I'm just saying, it's like an idea, you know, I'm an ideas person. I hung some of my tarot cards in my room and used some of them from my convention backpack. Did you like stick them onto the backpack or something? How does that work? I'm curious now. Well, Tish did. I got my first payout and had chat pick the orders we're going to do Tuesday on stream. Oh, that's awesome. I received the Nightmare Before Christmas deck last Christmas. Oh my God. Who was Jack Skellington in that? I gotta know. And if he's not the Fool, then who is he? I'm just. They're only two. Yeah, I know, but look. Just fridges are big, okay? Fridges are huge. They can accommodate lots of things. What the crispy fried fuck am I doing with this? All right. Wait. No, we're okay. I haven't lost it yet. Yeah. I managed to post from projects. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna go look in a second. Hold on. I'm gonna do at least one of the fucking scales. I'm gonna do one of the scale. Ah. Oh, the backpack's windows. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That makes more sense. Good. Excellent job. 10 out of 10. It's supposed to me, which is just kind of fucking around here. Don't drop the yarn. Don't look at me like that, Frank. I'm trying my best. If we don't hit this the quarterly targets, okay, it's not going to be my fault. Doing all I can here. Yeah. Now you see, I haven't worked on this in a while because I'm getting annoyed, and because I got annoyed with it, and now I'm not sure how I did the. Where bloody hell did I do this again? Oh, it was a treble, wasn't it? It was a treble. Was it? Am I going insane? Maybe I am. Don't drop the ear. Oh my god. See, crispy fried. I, d- I'm sorry, okay? Oh, wait, no. Fuck, I just remembered how to do the pattern. Okay, hold on. Back up. It's not that. There's one more stitch in here first. let's, I swear we can do this. We're going to get through this. These are difficult times, but we'll pull together. We're going to do this, guys. I'm going to remember how to do this. I got to turn off the stream on this thing. Buy my very stupid crochet related t-shirts. Okay, all right. There's one double there. There's one double here. Come on. Work with me. Ignore the fact that I put you down and ignored you for a fucking month solid because I didn't have a clue what I was doing and I just got too annoyed to continue. Right, like that. Now the big question is the next stitch a treble or a double? And we're just going to continue. We're going to continue. Oh, hey, Shanna, did you give River some coffee money? Excellent, good person yourself. Well done. Oh, come on, just work, please. That and then that, and if this turns out horrible, this may be the time that I frog it again, out of just pure annoyance, because I'm officially sick of its shit. It's like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's that, and maybe no, it's not a treble. It's not a fucking treble. Am I losing it? I am absolutely losing it. Okay. All right. There's that. Let me do that one. And that's it. What did I do? Jack Turner is a fool. Of course it is. It had to be the fool. These donations go towards proper PPE for my residents, so I stopped killing my lungs. Excellent. Fabulous. I'm so glad to hear that. I want you to make all of the cool things and then get all of the monies for them. All right. Okay. All right. So we're like that. Right. We're like that. Let's try this instead. So this is just 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's that. There's an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double there, and now we go up. Okay. I swear I did this pattern myself, and I didn't completely fuck it up. I just have no idea what I was thinking at the time. And this is not really a picot, it's just whatever half-assed attempt I want to call a picot. And if it's not obvious, this is a pain in the bollocks to actually work because of this big thing here. It's so annoying. Lungs are kind of important. Hi Matthew, how's it going? Nice to see you as always. We're failing at crochet, apparently. Is that okay? Yeah, okay, that's a half in there. Look, there's been a whole bunch of questionable decisions made just now. So we're just gonna Alex, they said a bad word. Oh honey, I know all the bad words. Don't hang around on my stream. I'll teach you some stuff you probably shouldn't know. Come on. I can do this. I got this fucking great idea for doing these little scale things, and now I'm constantly fucking them up. Constantly fucking them up. Yeah. French tarot is a great card game. Now I'm actually wondering what that is. All right. That's not actual tarot. It's not a board game. Is it something else? All right. Now we're going to do 11 billion half double crochets. And by 11 billion, I mean 5. Do this. Yeah. Just point of order. It's bollocks. BOLL. OLX. OLKX. Well, it can be. Look, spelling is not hugely specific, but it is BOLL if you're going to spell it like that. Just a thing. Just a thing. Because you should always try and learn something every day. Do this. This would be a lot easier if I stopped dropping the hook. But in fairness, this is incredibly annoying to execute. Did I get that number correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. It was 5. Tara's game long before the Cartomancy. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. Yeah. Ah, come on. There we go. All right. Ah, right. I need to watch my fucking language too. Too fucking right. If you're a lady, ladies shouldn't fucking swear. Alright, so that's essentially how it comes off like, alright? Now the problem with this is that this bit in the corner tends to curl up and you can see the others kind of curling up. And this is not ideal. And if you do the picots tight enough, this should not curl up. But effectively, I've already done 2 rows of these assholes and I'm not going back to do it all again. So I'm just going to continue, if I can call it good, and not think too more about it. I'm just going to allow them to curl up because I'm just over their shit basically. I'm so sick of it. I'm just going to continue as I am. And I don't want to be frogging this thing again. And I think I have an extra stitch. I have an extra 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you trolling me? Okay, you know what? I don't care. Oh, just you think. Okay, like okay. So here's story time, kids. Because it's 10:40, we might as well tell terrible stories. Oh, I remember learning a game with the Tower deck that was very similar to Hearts as a trick-taking game. Oh, cool. Okay, look, story. Okay, I used to work in a company back in Ireland, right? It was a good place to work. Okay, don't get me wrong, all right. But the thing about it was that I was on the sales room with a bunch of these guys, right? Basically, men who would go and sell computers to companies all over Ireland, right? Just get shipped out, whatever. They were a large, fairly sizable company. They supplied a lot of shops and everything like that with laptops and all that kind of crap. And, oh, excuse me. And part of the thing about these guys or whatever like that is that the sales team was overwhelmingly older males. And they were all, how would you describe Irish businessmen? A bit of dicks, all of them. They were like unconsciously sexist in ways that I found irritating, but not enough to actually complain about. But one of the things one of the older guys used to say, all right, especially when I was around, all right, the only woman in the room. No, I'm not trying to troll. Large, you're fine, relax. You have to do a lot more to actually troll me. Come on, like actual trolls are just plain irritating. Oh, it's River, yeah. It's very sleepy. Yeah, River, go on. I'll talk to you on Discord to see you around. No, don't. No, this isn't you. Okay, I'm telling you a story. All right, I'm telling you a story. This is important. Okay, just I'm telling the story. Relax. Okay, there's stuff going on here. Stuff. Okay. All right. So I was working in the sales room. Right. All these bunches of these guys were mostly older men, and they were all sexist in very, very like weird kind of stupid ways. In ways that kind of they irritated me, but not enough so that I need to actually complain about it because it was part of like the culture of being a sales guy, whatever you want to call it, all right? But one of the things that they like to say to me, all right, well, this one of the older guys anyway, they would say, "Oh, guys, there's a lady in the room. Make sure you watch your mouths. Make sure you don't swear, all right?" And you can imagine that I found this rather funny because. And of course it's fucking misogynist, it's sexist as fuck. It's like, he's telling me you can't use harsh language because there's a woman in the room? What the fuck are you from, the 1800s? Anyway, my usual response to that was literally to turn around, because the guy's name is Jerry, if I remember correctly. I just turned around and go, yeah, fucking right, Jerry, you guys should watch your fucking mouth. and that usually got fucking laughter out of everybody, okay? But it definitely amused me. Because I was like, just dickhead. Absolute dickhead. Work without glasses for 2 minutes. God damn you. I'm not doing this. This is a dick even when I'm actually not blind. So I'm just gonna put this down. Ah, okay. All right. Let's unwrap this again. Why? Just God damn it, you. God damn you fuckers need to watch your shitty language. I just had to mod that. Apparently, I just need to do an ad permitted term. Y'all fuckers. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. Okay, Google. Set a timer for 2 minutes. I'm not sure if Google is actually going to listen to me. Talk amongst yourselves. I can't see anything. All right. Mm-mm. That's not through. That's not through. Okay. Which one? Yeah. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have no idea whether or not Google actually got that, but you know what? We're just going to continue. It'll be fine. Chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. One's up. There's the chain. I should probably just close my eyes because I don't want to get distracted. I have to go to there to anchor in and pull through. Yep, lost it. No, I can do this. I mean, I can do trebles all day. I ever do this by muscle memory. 1. Where are you? You're too tight. 2, 3. Treble again. Where's the chain? Where's the chain? Chain is there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. That's not giving me enough tension. 1, 2, pull through. Come on, edge. Where's edge? There we go. 1, 2. Oh, there we go. Okay, stop. Okay, so Google actually did hear the timer. Right. There we go. You set a timer on my Google. It's funny. Topher, let me know when that goes off. Okay, let's see how I did. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I got 4. I was just about to do another 4. That's 3. Yeah, okay. I got it in the right location and everything. Yeah, okay, we're good. Although in fairness, like these are just literally trebles, and I've been doing these like at high speed for went off exactly when you're starting. That's fantastic. Ah ha ha. I'm sorry if I set off your Google Homes and stuff, and just I do apologize. Also, I'm kind of sorry, not sorry, because that's awesome. It's hilarious. Love it. Like that I swear that's one of the joys or like that, just like shouting shit to the just shouting stuff or whatever, going like, hey Google. It didn't respond here though, and I was like, what did it usually you get the thing saying, okay, timer set for blah blah blah, and I was like, it didn't actually go off. Like it didn't tell me anything. And maybe I went talked on one of the other Google Chrome. Like we've got a little Google, it's not a Google Chrome, it's a fucking wait, Google Home. Damn it. There we go. Yeah, Google Home. There we go. Yeah, whatever. Maybe we have a couple of them around the place because Quaid's into them. Why is this? Oh, I got messed up. Something happened to you and you managed to get tangled. Come on, yarn. Don't be like that. Just pull the loops out. You're fine. You're going to love being a market bag, I promise you. There we go. Red Bull is a lifesaver, especially when you got Etsy orders. Okay, so you're actually making your Etsy order right now, which is why you're up a god-awful clock. I swear, it's not good for you. It just isn't. It's like working at 1:45 a.m. Like, you got to give yourself enough time to actually make the order and then get it out the door, man. Or something. Or, you know what I mean. Just do the thing. I love him at 3 with the screen of 5 without. Oh my god. We've only got 3. We've got one in our kitchen, which, well, I mean, my place is tiny. One in our kitchen / living room, one in each bedroom. That's it. Like, I was actually looking forward to the stream tonight. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm just saying, if it's crazy o'clock, you're gonna do better work if you're not super tired. And yeah, I mean, I have crocheted while being super tired. Okay, not while being drunk. I haven't drunk in a very long time, so I don't have the experience of that for what it's worth. But I have crocheted while being severely sleep deprived, and I remember going back the next day, and even though I felt okay at the time, I looked at what I had done, and I was just like, first of all, I have no memory of any of these stitches, and second of all, it looks like it was done by someone who essentially tried to crochet with their feet. Like, it was not up to my usual standard. I ended up having to frog like half of it, because it was just like, no, this looks terrible. This looks like I'm an insane person. I'm not drunk. Like, you may not think you're being impaired. It just for what it's worth. Just for what it's worth. You don't feel it at the time. You'll probably feel it later. You may feel it later. You may feel it like tomorrow morning. You'll wake up and look at what you've done and going like, oh God, what was my brain doing last night? It was clearly turning cartwheels and like baying at the moon and not actually doing crochet. Now, where have I gone with this? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be here. 1, 2, 3. So the center point is where it's going to stop. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one here, 1, 2, is going to be this one. So I'm going to go back along the row, and then this one is where the split's going to happen. Okay, all right. It's all right. We're going to knock it out. I don't know if this is something I'm going to do again, because this may take a little bit too long, I think, to do a bag. I'm trying to get whatever I do, like, under, let's say, a day. Because, like, if I'm going to sell commissions or whatever on Etsy or whatever like that, I'd like to be able to knock stuff out on a reasonably quick basis. And I don't, the only thing that's kind of stopping me right now, by the way, is that I'm not sure, like, whether there's any consideration given for the number of orders you might have. Like, say, if 5 people order the same thing, and I say, oh, I can process stuff in a day, and then ship it out to you. And I'm like, but if 5 people order shawls and they're expecting me to do 5 in a day, like, how does that work? Oh yeah, I've knit when I'm too tired. The next day was supposed to be a 3-hour slot. Yeah, I know, right? You just stuff stops making sense, and suddenly the stitches start going all over the place because you don't know where you're placing them. It gets ridiculous. But yeah, I need to do a thing where like I can only have so many active orders at once or some crap like that. I don't know how that works. I've been putting stuff up on Etsy that's already finished just because I don't want to have to deal with that. But I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. I'm a bit nervy about selling patterns, about selling like actual, like stuff on commission. Patterns, yes. Commission, I don't know about. Oh, come on, stop. So, fun fact, kids, part of the reason using metal hooks, and I've cocked that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that one's not supposed to be there. Yeah, so metal hooks are right. I love metal hooks. Let's just be clear. I really do love them. But the thing about metal hooks is that they are slippery as fuck. And this is great if you want to go fast, but if the yarn is also slippery, then yeah, you got a problem. Because you could very easily end up just like essentially just slipping right off the yarn. Like the yarn will just slip straight off the hook without you having to do anything. And I've done that frequently. Yep. That is how we roll. Did I cock it up on the other side as well now? I wonder. 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I didn't. Good. Grant. Oh, they're in Australia. Oh, nasty. Yeah, the shipping's going to be crazy. I've actually set it so that I'm charging $20 for international shipping as a flat rate, and I have sent stuff to Australia from Vancouver, and I'm pretty sure that I eyeballed that right. But yeah, I know it costs an arm and a leg. Like the worst I've gotten so far is because like it cost me $60 to ship some 100% wool cowichan yarn to God, where was it? To Italy, I think. And that was just kind of bonkers. It was just really stupid. Like, and I should not have had to spend that much, but basically all my profit from that order just went sunk straight into shipping because I did not expect that it would cost $60 as opposed to $20 to send stuff to fucking Australia. Whereas since I sent stuff to like Germany and France a couple of times and it hasn't cost that much. It's just I don't get it. It's what it is. Oh, am I doing this? Yeah, I've got this right. We're fine. We're fine. Do a little bit more of this. It's like almost 11 o'clock. I'm going to be signing off. We're going to go find someone to raid because it's a Sunday night, and then we're going to go chill. I mean, Delage, at least that's really something. Like if someone has ordered a lot of stuff from you, like I really hope that like one way or another they'll be happy. Like not, like Germany is expensive. Oh yeah, I mean I use a drop shipper, so make it that what you will. Yeah, no, I mean like it's really nice that they would do that. Hopefully they're not going to mind if it takes you a while to do all of it, you know. So for what it's worth, I'd use a drop shipper in Canada that goes through USPS, and they've been really they don't only go through USPS. They also use like other carriers. Like if I'm shipping to anywhere in Asia, they use Ascendia. They don't use USPS. If I'm shipping internally to Canada, they'll use Canada Post, and then I can't remember who they use for shipping to Europe. I don't know. Anyway, it's just like I don't like having to deal with the cost or trying to work this stuff out. And they like integrate really well with Etsy, and they're just like, yeah, it's fine. You can just drop your packages off with us, and we'll get them where they need to go. And I'm like, yep, that's fine for me. Thanks, man. They've been consistently good, and they also insure all of my packages as well for like an extra dollar or something like that, which I really appreciate. And I have actually used that at one stage. It's like I sent out an antique butter dish to someone, and it arrived, and the base plate was in several pieces, despite the fact that I packed it very carefully in bubble wrap, and I ended up just basically just going to my insurance, going, what the hell, guys, and oh, Delars, you can't send stuff to Australia. What do you mean? Don't refund them, okay? Find out what the like. USPS suspended services that country. Oh my God. No, no, no. Okay, okay. Listen, listen, listen. You don't need to do that, all right? You can actually ship with somebody else. Okay? You can definitely ship with somebody else and then complete the order and put in a tracking number. I'd go and get, before you refund this guy, I would want you to go and get prices for what they'll ship to get quotes for what it's going to cost, all right? From like UPS and FedEx and whoever else you can get who actually does ship to Australia. Because you will absolutely find a service somewhere in the US that will ship to Australia. Just because USPS don't do it, and you can't get the what you call it, the label directly from Etsy, like it doesn't mean you can't do it. Like for what it's worth, I import most of my orders into my drop shipper, and then I complete the orders by putting the tracking number into the Etsy like the Etsy order completion screen. Like I don't use Etsy's service. Yeah, no, I see it. And look, I'm telling you, you can still send to Australia. You gotta go look at the stuff. You gotta look this stuff up, okay? Don't lose it. Don't lose heart yet. Go and get a quote. Get a quote from outside of Etsy, outside of USPS. Okay, get a quote from like any other shipper that you can find. It's going to be FedEx or UPS. Okay, see how much it'll cost them to do it, like to ship to this guy, and see if you'll still be making a profit, and or if it's still going to be worth your while to do. Okay, And then you can even just tell the guy, look, I can't send it through USPS because of COVID or whatever like that. I can send it through UPS. This is how much it's going to cost. Do you still want the order? You can do something like that. All you got to do is make sure that it's tracked. Like, where possible, always get tracked parcels. Like, it's a huge bugbear if you don't. Look, just don't, like, don't throw away your first order just because, Etsy are being assholes, or because USPS. Yeah, DHL, there you go. Check those as well. And we have a few others in Canada, but I'm not sure you'd have them in the US. Like, do you guys have Purolator? I'm not sure if you do. I can't remember. Anyway, there's going to be a couple of different parcel services. You got to check them. You'll find something then. Or person. I don't know if yeah. You'll find something. You'll be okay. Like, funnily enough, of all the shippers that I've used, like Shippo's been good. I was using them for a bit with eBay, even though they've been slightly dickish about it. Their cost I thought was a little bit much because they're basically just an intermediary for the. They were more just an intermediary for the shipping services. They were not really like Chit Chats. Like Chit Chats is the one my drop shipper. And they actually deliver locally as well in Vancouver. They don't even bother using USPS. They can just deliver, do local truck deliveries or whatever, which is very handy, I have to say. But I mean, that's like, they've just been very good. I stick with them now because the service has been great. And they're always very nice about answering questions and like chasing down packages that go astray. And they've been, they're good and they work with me and stuff. But I have no idea if like there's something similar in the US, because I think Chit Chats is just a Canada thing. And funnily enough, the reason that I have them is because if I want to deliver something to the US, it costs me about half of what it would cost with Chit Chats, because they literally just stick stuff on a truck, drive it across the border, and drop it off with USPS. And I get USPS rates for going, shipping to America, which is, pretty good considering I've got to compete with, American resellers and whatever doing vintage stuff. Okay, where are we at? All right, that's the edge. So I have to do, say 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to continue with the rows up here, but I think this is now the break. No, that's the 5. So it's the next one. Okay. I think I'm going to be good for that. It says 11 o'clock now. I'll just check where we are here. Yeah, all right. So here's the base. This is where this is going to seam together. Like right there. It's going to be fun doing this. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a lovely bag. Let's just pull that out and check it over there a second. So yeah, here we are here. Look at this texture. I'm obsessed, I tell you. All right. So this coming out here, this folds in and joins up there somehow. Then this folds in and joins up there. So I'm going to be doing just like that. Yeah. Okay, and that's gonna, that's a little bit rough right now, but we'll fix it. Right, so if this is the center line here, I think am I doing one more before I turn it up, or maybe? Yeah, so here, okay, so this is basically the last row that I'm doing, and at that point the one above starts the break, and then I'm doing these 2 separate pieces on either side of this half of the bag. So a little bit more work to do, but I think it's turned out really pretty, and I'm probably going to use the last of the yarn to actually do the handles and everything. It's going to be super cute. Bag. Okay. All right. Let's see where we are. Who is online? Who can we go raid? Who can we do with the raiding? And my voice is still slightly messed up from having a cold. Oh, here we go. So Snowpeep is playing Words on Stream. Yeah, it's chill. I think I like doing bags, and I know Frank obviously approves of bags, so I think it's a good way to end the weekend. Okay, we're gonna raid Snowpeep. because I do enjoy rating her stream. She's actually playing Words on stream, which is super fun. And she's probably going to be on for a little bit longer. So I highly suggest you guys go and play Words on stream, because I love playing it as well. It's lots of fun. It's a fun game that you can actually play like on stream. Okay. Raid Snow Peep. Do I have that right? Snow Peep. I think I do. Is this gonna work? Okay, see you, Matt. Okay, let's do. Okay, thanks guys. We'll talk to you later. I hope you guys have had fun today. Let's go play some Words on stream. Say hi to Snow when you're there. I still don't have a raid call. I'm sure I'll figure one out at some point. I did. Bye. And right.